guys, it's me, your friend, Sam the Baker. Are you ready for another baking adventure? Because I sure am. Today, we're going to be making a very special buttercream recipe. It's a lot different from the one that you normally see on the back of a box of powdered sugar, and I'm going to show you how to make it. First, I've got 4 eggs at room temperature, a half a cup of both sugar and dark corn syrup, and 10 ounces, that's 2.5 sticks, of unsalted butter, cut into cubes. Now the first thing that we're going to do is mix the sugar and corn syrup in a small saucepan. And bring it to a boil. I think medium heat will do the trick. While this is coming to a boil, I'm going to crack the eggs into the bowl of my stand mixer. Okay, I'm about to whip the eggs on medium-high speed for a few minutes until they're frothy. Alright, as you can see, the eggs have foamed up. I'm going to turn the mixer down to low now. And I'm going to slowly pour in the syrup mixture. Until it's all mixed in. Okay, now that the syrup is in the mixer, time to turn up the speed until the bottom is just warm to the touch. Now let me tell you something that happened when I tried this recipe in the past. I thought leaving this on high speed for a few minutes was going to warm the bottom, but on the contrary, it actually cools the bottom because the bottom is already hot because of the syrup I just put in. So whipping this will cool it down instead of warm it up, because the mixture needs to be a little cool for when I add the butter. So here we go. Alright, I just filled the bowl and it is just warm to the touch now. So I'm going to turn the speed down to low and slowly add the butter. The way you want to do this is add a piece at a time, let that fully mix in before you add another. Here goes. Now, the thing I forgot to mention is when I've added the butter while it was still hot to the touch, the end result was very unappetizing and a little soupy, so I'm hoping that this will come out nice and creamy like I want it. Now while I'm slowly adding the butter, here's an interesting topic I want to share with you. You know how I like caring about kids and wanting to find a way to help them out? Well, one thing I'm trying to do right now is write a children's book series that might work. I'm a big fan of stories with magic in them, especially good witches. I've watched a lot of shows in the past growing up, like Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Halloween Town, which is a movie, and Harry Potter, and Charmed. They're all great, but every now and then you might find some drama in them. So I'm trying to create a story with good witches with as little drama as possible, and will take the audience on a fun-filled adventure to not only enjoy life, but to learn any life lesson you can think of. So I'm hoping that everything will work out in this case. Something else I love to do is travel. Earlier this year in January, I went to London with my dad and had a great time. The UK is one of my favorite countries to learn about. Its history, its people, and all the sights you can see. I enjoy meeting people from other countries and wanting to make sure their ways of life feel respected. And I just love the people from the UK so much because of their accent. And another reason why I love the UK is that's mostly what my heritage is, so I feel connected to it all. Especially since my mom is from Australia and that's part of the British Commonwealth, so I just love anything British. I could talk forever, but it might take up so much time that it would distract me from adding the butter. So anyways, I hope you enjoy my lessons, and I can't wait to see what comes out of all of them. Alright, I just added the last piece of butter, and take a look what it looks like right now. I know it doesn't look like cream yet, but it will after I whip it on high for maybe about a minute or two. So let's see how the final result will be. How it will be. Alright, it's been a couple minutes. Now come see what the final result has turned out to be. Looks pretty creamy. I love it. So let me see how it tastes. Rich, but not too sweet. Love it. The good thing about this buttercream is it doesn't have to be the basic flavor. You can do other things like add extracts or food coloring or make it into either chocolate or coffee. And in this case, I'm going to make it chocolate because that's my favorite flavor. So I've put 4 ounces of dark chocolate into a bowl and I'm going to microwave that until it's melted. Alright, the chocolate is completely melted as you can see, but before I add this to the buttercream, I'm going to let it cool for a few minutes, just so it's not too hot when I pour it in. Alright, time to add the chocolate to the buttercream. Put the mixer on its lowest speed and slowly pour it in. Now I just added the chocolate and I'm going to whip it again like I did before, but beforehand I'm going to scrape down the sides a little bit. That looks good. Take a look at that. Chocolatey, creamy, what more could you ask for? The frosting is now complete. Doesn't that look like creamy and delicious frosting? Now you can use it to frost cakes, cookies, or anything that your heart desires. Now I'm about to pour it into a container and store it in the fridge. You'll also want to put on a heavy layer of plastic wrap, but I just ran out, so I'll need to get some at the store. But remember, use plastic wrap once you put it in the freezer. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you again when I make something new and delicious, okay? Bye!